Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, your friend Man of Collectibles, with reviews, unboxings and more. Today I will do the unboxing and review of Hot Toys Hawkeye Deluxe from Avengers Endgame. As always, I will go over the packaging, the accessories, and of course the figure. But before we start, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more unboxing, reviews, and posting videos. There is a lot of comments about this head sculpt, so let's take a look at the packaging and everything else. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we have the box over here, as you can see, with the Movie Masterpiece logo, Hot Toys logo. I really like this box with Avengers Endgame running in the front. This is the side of the box. This is the back with all the credits, and of course the warning, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box with Hawkeye's logo, and this is the top, Hawkeye Deluxe version, and this is the bottom, Avengers Endgame. So now let's open this up and take a closer look at the figure and the accessories, which by the way is basically two figures in one, and you'll see why. Let me open this and let's take a closer look at the figure. A lot of people are talking about the head sculpt, and I hope this review will help you to clear those doubts and make a good decision. Let's take a look at Ronin's accessories. It comes with a lot of things, as you can see. All right, let's open this up and take a look at the figure and other accessories. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything out and take a closer look at the accessories. So everything is here. We have the standard version, we have the deluxe version. Let's start with the base. As you can see, very standard, with consistent with all the bases. I really like the shiny effect on the A. We have Hawkeye in the name. I wish they would have changed the base, but I guess it is what it is. Now this is part of the deluxe version. This is running, as you can see, the belt, very nice detail. This is a Velcro, so you can open and close and take it out at any time. Now on the side you see the golden pattern, which looks awesome. I like the strips on top of the hoodie, and this is wired, so you can shape it any way you want. We have the zipper here. Mine is actually pretty good, so I can't complain. We have those little details on the vest, and I really like this golden pattern at the bottom. So now taking a look at the sword, or katana. As you can see, it looks die cast, but obviously it's not die cast. That would be awesome though. I like the handle. I like the pattern, the paint application, looking very, very nice. I kind of like those little silver dots, right? It looks good. And the pattern on the other side, so looks good. Can't complain. Now we have two arm guards, and again, I really like the combination of the golden and the black. As you can see, very nicely sculpted, and very nice. The paint application is also very, very good. So now taking a closer look at the head sculpt, the Ronin head sculpt. I kind of like it. You know, I like the pattern here, the lines all the way. Look at the ears, even the creases on the back of the head. Very nice attention to detail. I kind of like it. You know, I mean, it doesn't look 100% like Jeremy Renner, but it is a good representation, so I can't complain. So now this is one of the hands, as you can see, with the golden pattern. Again, very consistent. I really like how the gloves were made. I like those little patterns, the brown. This is another one just to show you. This is a closed fist, as you can see, looking good. Now let's take a look at now the standard version. So this is the bow, black, very nice color with the silver dots here. As you can see, the sculpted is very nice, and then we have elastic string. So pretty much almost the same as the previous version. almost the same. This is a little better, I think. We have a bunch of accessories. We have the arrowheads on the top. As you can see, we have a lot, so you can change them and use them any piece you want. Now, this is kind of like the, I don't know, like a boomerang ninja type. I really like the paint application with the silver, very, very bright. And then we have the dagger on the knife. And as you can see, I really like the pattern on the bottom and the silver paint application. And this piece here is actually only for the deluxe version, and this is where you hold the sword, and I'll show you that later in the video. Now we have the quiver, as you can see, with a nice golden pattern and the arrowheads at the bottom. This is where you put that in the back, looking good. Now we have 6 arrows, so you can put 3 and 3. As you can see, it's a little loose, but it does the job, so it doesn't look that bad to me. And moving on to the hands, we have the time travel GPS on one side. It's pointing, but it's not. It looks nice. So now we have the other hand with the pattern, with the golden pattern, again consistent with the other hands. I really like the patterns and how it's sculpted. So now let's take a closer look at Hawkeye. Alright guys, so this is Hawkeye straight out of the packaging with no crazy poses or anything. As you can see, it looks very, very cool. I really like this this figure, and you'll see why. Again, we're gonna discuss and take a closer look at the head sculpt. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad to me. And I know a lot of people were talking about doesn't look like Jeremy Renner. The eyes are a little weird. Yeah, the eyes, I can tell you maybe the shape of the eye is a little different, but to me, not a deal breaker. So to me, I can see the likeness of Jeremy Renner. So looking at the hair, really nice how they sculpted the hair. As you can see with the mohawk on the side, I really like that. The shape up, looking nice actually. And the front. Now taking a closer look at the vest with the golden pattern again, with the silver and golden. It looks like leather, but it's not leather. And then the zipper, the fake zipper. And then this disc here, which I have no idea what it is. Now we have those golden patterns on the side, as you can see. Now this is, you know, this is elastic, so it's good. So that means that you have more range of motion, so it's good. Now you can see here the little arrows with the golden pattern, the silver looking nice. Now we have the bracelet, and moving down to the pants. Very, very nice. I guess this is the it looks like leather, but it's not leather actually. So now the shoes, I like the weathering all the way across, as you can see. Very good attention to detail, as always. Hot Toys doing a great job. Even the bottom has some weathering, so it does look very good. Now this is the back of Hawkeye. This is where you put the knife or the handle. And look at, taking a look at the pants. I really like this patterns with the silver, with the golden, and this is where you put the sword or the quiver. And I will show you that later in the video. So now taking a look at the articulation, our friend can move the head up this much, down this much, to the sides this much. As you can see, good for the head. Now you can lift the arm about that much, maybe a little more. I'm being very nice in here. Now you can move the arm forward about that much and backwards about that much, which is very, very good. Now you can bend the elbow about this much, and again, watch out the material. Just make sure that you don't do crazy poses because you don't want to damage the suit. We don't know how long it's gonna last. Anyway, you have some swivel on the waist and some up crunch, as you can see. Not bad, not bad. Now some swivel on the thighs, and you can lift the leg about this much go back about this much. And this little piece here, it actually looks like it is loose, but it's not. Once you bend the knee, it stays in place, doesn't move at all. So that's a nice touch. And then for the ankle pivot, there is a little bit, even though there's two separate pieces, but not that bad. Honestly, I can live with that. Now, I'm gonna show you how to turn this beauty into running. So the first thing, take the head. Second thing, take this piece out, like so. Remove the hands, these two. This one is out, take this out. Then you're gonna take the other hand out, like so. And this little piece. Then you're gonna take the jacket or the vest out. So there's a little zipper here on the side. Take it out like so. And we're gonna remove this. Here we go. Let's take this out. Now you're gonna put the arms backwards so you can put the other vest, which I'm gonna do it offline or off camera rather. And then you're gonna unzip that and put that on. And once you do that, you're gonna put that little piece here in between before you put the head sculpt. Then you can fix that a little bit, and then you're gonna put this little piece like so. This is to hold the sword. And next step is we're gonna put the arm guards. So as you can see, is labeled with the L or R. So this one is left, obviously. So that goes here. This one goes here. Then we're gonna put the hands, any hands you want. This one here, the other one here. Last but not least, the head sculpt. And voila, we have running. Now let's take a closer look at this baby. Look at that. This guy looks badass for real. I really like the fact that we have two figures in one looking great. I can't wait to pose this guy. Looking at all the details. Now let's take a closer look at the head sculpt with the hoodie. As you can see, it looks so good. I mean, the eye is a little bit off, but not a big deal. Honestly, to me, it looks good. As I said before, this piece here is wired, so you can shape it any form you want. You can move it forward and back, as you can see. So it is really, really nice touch by Hot Toys. And then this is the sword, which you can take out and put on like so. As you can see, all the details with the golden, again with the arm guards. Yeah, this looks absolutely nice, honestly. I think it is a nice touch by Hot Toys. Now, this is gonna bring me to my final thoughts about this figure. Honestly, I never thought that a Hawkeye figure would impress me like this one. Yes, the head sculpt is not 100%, but honestly, never will. I do see Jeremy Renner in the head sculpt, so I'm okay with that. The fact that you have two figures in one is a huge bonus. The amount of accessories and somehow decent articulation makes this figure a solid release in the Endgame line. And because of that, my final score is 8.5 out of 10. And this is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do see that my channel is growing, so I want to thank you for your support. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram page. The link is in the description for awesome pictures of my collections. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.